Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 25 of the January Daily Draw. So as we start the weekend, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Linestrider Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Enchanted Map Oracle. So let's use our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. We have the Justice card again. So I think, like before, it's saying that we need to be objective, keep an objective viewpoint. Sometimes our feelings get in the way, and we can judge a situation based on those feelings that aren't always reliable. And I think when we had this card, we were talking about sometimes we need to make sure we have enough facts to make a fair decision. And sometimes we don't yet know everything, we don't yet see everything in order to make that decision. And I think, if I remember correctly, we had the Moonlight card for the Oracle, which emphasized that aspect of not seeing everything, that only seeing so much and only part of the picture. So this could be reminding us to don't rush to a decision. Don't panic. Don't let anxiety or anything like that rush you to make a decision. Keep weighing things up and keep looking for clearer information. Make sure that what your decision you're making is based on a good groundwork of facts, information that is true from reliable sources, and you take adequate care to weigh things up. So basically what this is saying, is repeating, is you're still in the weighing things up stage. We're still in that weighing up stage until we feel that we have all the information that we need. Let's still dwell on it. Let's still sit on that decision. Sometimes, like in a court where justice is often done in that kind of thing, where the scales of justice and the truth of the facts, are supposedly supposed to bring true, fair justice. Doesn't always happen, does it? In the court, because no man-made system is going to be perfect, and there are loopholes, there are cracks through which things fall, and there's an element of it, because it's to do with a human system, human emotions and personalities get in the way. And sometimes this is the other side. This is what happens when we let our personal beliefs and feelings and desires get in the way of what is true and fair. Sometimes there is some corruption in a legal system, in a justice system. There shouldn't be. That's not what it's supposed to be. But where humans are, there's always that potential that there's the flip side to this. There is injustice in that justice system. So that's why we must always seek to not add to that error, and to not rush to a conclusion, to objectively seek out the information that we need to make that decision. So, but I was referring to the legal system. the court system, or whatever you want to call it. Because sometimes, even when it's done right, sometimes it takes time to gather the testimonies, the information, the evidence, and for that to be weighed up and to be presented to the court. And that sometimes a trial or a court case can take a while, doesn't always happen overnight. So we must take the same care and attention to something that we've got to decide upon, making sure we've got all the facts we need, all the evidence we need, all the things that we need to know, and to be able to objectively weigh it up in order to make the right decision. So what I believe this card is saying is, yes, you're weighing things up, continue to do that. It may not yet be the time to, obviously it gets nearer to the time where you may have to make a decision, but until then, keep getting the facts, and when you're confident in the information you have and your ability to weigh up that information fairly, then you can make the decision. But until then, let's just keep things going. Let's keep weighing them in the scales and see how things turn out. Okay, so it's interesting that came out again. So it's obviously an important message that we have to take on board. So let's see what which oracle card we get to go with that. Ghostlands. Ghosts are things that are no longer here, but are like from our past. So to me, this is maybe issues to do with our past could influence how we react to the situation we are weighing up. And we have to be careful that it doesn't do so unjustly and unfairly. Any fears we have based on past experience, any things that have gone wrong in the past or whatever that may cause us to be anxious, and that anxiety can make us rush to judgment. Don't let issues of the past have too much sway over the present circumstances. Yes, if you learnt any lessons or gained some wisdom, use that, but don't let any negativity from that circumstance influence and sway the scales as you're weighing things up. That's why objectivity is needed. So don't let those things from the past, those don't let it stir up past feelings, and that will make a biased judgment on our part. But let's keep that objectivity. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 26. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.